earth beneath my feet, knowing I'm here to meet. Ocean's edge, it calls my name. Purpose in this life's game. Horizons line so clear, God's love brings me near. Flat earth made by him, my journey long yet thin. Purpose found in every day, guided by his gentle sway.
Yo, Fluffs, what's up? Good to see you all. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you could make it. We are joined by Michael, Charles, Roger, and Sov. Good to see you guys.
Hey.
Oh,
Hello.
I saw Charles' son earlier with the earphones on.
Oh yeah. I want. Hey, listen to this song, son. Come here. Yeah. He's blown away. I'm like, you're on YouTube, Dad? What? I was supposed to be on it. What? I'm blowing his mind.
For sure. But it's good to have you, man. So Sov, I've been seeing that Aid Clown doesn't understand that the Chilean Navy came on the 17th.
Oh yeah, I don't think he also understands that they have a base camp for the Chilean Navy right near there too.
Mm-hmm.
Right near Union Glacier Camp. I've got two different posts from two different sources saying that they landed there on the 17th. So the lady at ALE didn't make any contradictions when I congratulated them on this historic first time event. So, what is it? I'll tell you exactly what it is. That date is a hot button issue. That's what it is.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
see a lot of people trying to make excuses specifically for that plane. And when I spoke to Dave McKeegan, they're like, he brings up a different plane and not that one. That was a bit weird to me.
So that tells me everything right there. I'm not as concerned about the Chilean Navy as I am at the response that came about by mentioning it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that one of the first things, all that, like I said, when I hadn't heard anything from Jeran since I'd said Merry Christmas, and then all of a sudden he's pissed off primarily about that date. And I was like, ooh, boy, somebody hit a nerve. Not to anything else, not even mention the fact that, hey, I verified that footage you shot on your body cam was actually from the camp. So the people that say you didn't go at all, I'm saying, yeah, we've got shit to substantiate that he was there. I didn't hear anything about that, but boy, specifically about that date. And I still think it's odd that nobody has really addressed it, because if they did go back early on the 17th, a full day before they were supposed to, what the hell did you do in Fuentes Arenas for an entire day and a half or more that, you didn't think to put up on your YouTube or anything? Like, oh, look, we're in a Chilean restaurant and this is how these operate here. And this, no, none of that, nothing. Just zip, wait a few weeks and then come on and call everybody freaking retards. Okay.
They were so
Dave, you should have wished him a Happy New Year too, and then he might have got a response out of it, just not Merry Christmas.
Oh, well, no, I got a response out of him. He told me, I said, Merry Christmas on Christmas. And he said, oh, yeah, Merry Christmas. Maybe Santa will bring you a side hoe. And I was like,
whoa.
Yeah, that's just what I need. I thought that is kind of odd.
What's strange?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the question is, why did anybody know about the Chilean airplane? That's my question. What was up with that? Why didn't Dave bring it up? Why didn't anybody in the whole camp even? That would be like a earmark event. Like,
Right.
What the hell?
Right.
Well, apparently Wits and them weren't really bothered about it, which is apparently it's not their thing, which is odd.
No, it's really weird because I know Jeran loves air shows. For a fact, he did lots of shows on there's air shows in California when he first started streaming.
Because the thing that was weird with me when I was talking to Dave McKeegan is like, Elizabeth wanted to go, but she missed the transport, so they had to take her on a snowmobile or something. Don't you think that would be documented, maybe?
I think so. For sure.
Anyway, Mr. Not a Professor Dave, our favorite script reader.
He's got writers.
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
Oh, that
Cream of
guy.
wheat.
So apparently flat earthers are having a meltdown over Antarctica trip and the 24-hour sun.
We are. It's like we're the ones melting down, but Jeran and Whitson are the ones that came on and berated everyone and called them retards and everything else like that. Who's losing their minds on it again?
Mm-hmm.
It's just projection, isn't it?
Just a side note, I don't know if y'all can feel it though. Can you feel it? America's great again now, y'all.
I heard.
Can you feel it? Yeah.
Feel it, brother.
America.
How many Mexicans did they lock up yesterday? That's what I want to know.
Oh, they're all gone already. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, because I see everything going on in America at the moment is just Trump. So it's quite crazy. Okay, but let's see what he has to say. Apparently, in this video somewhere, he even called us out, guys. Ooh, there I am. So I haven't watched through this stuff, but yeah, he even called us out. So Dave, I did tag him. Dave can always come in and he can show his face for once and actually stick up for anything he says. Don't think that's going to happen though, because the guy's
A coward.
running from us. Yeah, for how many years now?
It's because you're so small, Flats. That's why. You're too small.
Okay, let's see what he said.
Hey everyone, remember my video from a few months ago about the big Antarctica trip to check for the 24-hour sun? Well, that trip did indeed take place with several flat earthers in attendance, and the aftermath has been complete chaos. Let me fill you in on what happened down there and what's been going on since then. Once again, the whole point of the trip was to document the 24-hour sun that flat earthers have said for years doesn't exist in the southern hemisphere. And it will surprise absolutely none of you that they saw exactly that. They were down there for 4 days and the sun was circling above them in the clear sky the entire time, just like anyone who isn't a complete moron knew was going to happen. This was first documented in a live stream mere hours after they arrived on site. Let's check out some highlights from that live stream to kick things off.
And there you go, everyone. It's there's the sun in all of its glory.
Yeah, I want to just point out again.
It's
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said this last time before because the whole chroma key thing came up, and I don't know if you guys saw Vika Drazov's latest video.
I did. Pretty revealing.
What is that?
Which really comports with what I was saying. They faked the sky. Because that is his logo in the back there. That whole TFE background, remember, with the chroma key? Why would it show in the sky?
Oh, there's a green screen back there in the sky, isn't there?
No.
I think
It's because the chroma key is set to the hue of the sky.
I got you. Got it.
And that's why when they had that Jonathan guy on, it had the similar color, and that's why I picked it up with the chroma key. So the sky is faked, guys.
Yeah, that's something else. And crystal clear sound, not even a breeze.
Yeah, and if you
Crystal
read
clear.
anything about Antarctica, it's one of the most windiest places.
Yep.
Yeah, we were reading that
Winds
yesterday.
that usually average 100 miles an hour.
Yep.
Pretty weird.
It doesn't snow there either, does it? Ever.
No, never snows there. That's just why there's it covered in snow.
Odd.
It's white sand.
Yeah. It's salt, man.
Have a hand like yeah.
But let me actually bring Vika Drazov's video up because he actually goes and he plays around with it, which is funny.
I think it was deliberately left on so they could say, oh, look, we accidentally left it on, and then anybody saying green screen then looks foolish. That, you know, that kind of tactic.
I know. I just think they're incompetent.
I think they're sneaky.
I'm trying to be. Trying to make it like
I've been so much incompetency from these guys that I think you're giving them too much credit for anything. Yeah, they're not as smart as they're making out to be. Anyway, shout out to Vika because he does exactly what I said they do to the sky.
That makes you like suspect. The other topic is about the chroma key topic. Many people saying that they use the green screen, where everybody saw the pocket where Duffy said that because of the StreamYard, green screen was on. The problem with the pocket is they are saying what they have taken out.
Yeah, you can see, because you can see it's the same hue about as the sky. Now when he goes and he places the chroma.
Jonathan, we're gonna try to do this here. I'm gonna take the same color as the pocket, I'm gonna apply, and what's gonna disappear is the sky. Apart from there, I can put any background above the sky, on the sky part. The sky has been edited. That's just 1 + 1, right? Utilize the chroma key, applying the color of the pocket. You can see that that's the color they have took for the sky. You can see that what is edited is the sky. There's nothing more to that. Anybody can do that by themselves. Anybody who knows to use the chroma, take the color of the pocket, and you can see that that's been edited.
There we go.
The worst of all, and that they are lying. They show us a green bottle. They have not eliminated the green. They have eliminated the blue, the celestial.
That's it.
You know.
Let's say that's why it's the chroma specifically. They went in that.
Well, he already had that available, didn't he? He already had that on his thing, so it's easy to use. Everybody has it pretty much on YouTube.
So yeah, just had to show that.
Beautiful. Well, I think there's so many different ways they could have done it, man. It's just endless. And I think they're trying to make you play a shell game and like put your money on this, put your money on that. But yeah, this looks really plausible for sure.
Mm-hmm. But that's why when we saw this the first time, I was like, yeah, why would the chroma key be showing up in the sky if it wasn't chroma keyed?
To be honest, that's very convincing. And I really very like when people come together, look into this stuff, because I always say none of us is stronger and bigger than all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as a group, we're much better, much stronger. Yeah, for sure. And more eyes on it, the more mistakes you see.
Yeah, and I think the more it's going to go through, the more it's going to show it's been faked.
Yeah, when they get done with the whole mockumentary, aren't they going to like just put it out there and nobody's going to ask any questions after that fact? It's like, why would they do that? You know, I think that's going to be the general attitude we get from most people.
And I see True Christian put out another video remember when Austin Whitser tried to come and fight with us about the smoke coming out in his neck?
Oh yeah,
and he was saying it's about the tea drinking, but you're like, but you didn't drink any tea before that. And he kept it going on. So yeah. Well, Christian took now from when he started his stream, and the first time Austin took a sip was about 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 9 seconds or something. Before that, he didn't even have any sip of anything. And yeah, it was coming out of his neck like going crazy. He even showed later on where he had a glitch where he just froze up or something. Then, yeah, it's weird. There's a lot of weird things. So it is possible that he was faking that too.
Mm-hmm. Man, there's a lot of shady stuff so far. Mm-hmm. I'd say at least 50% of it got big questions on it. But they flash that stuff up on their channels like, oh, look, 24-hour sun, and you get like 3 seconds of the sun in the sky. Like, okay, that did it all.
Yeah.
To be honest, at this point,
There's
I don't know if we really should look into it, because anyone with just two brain cells knows it's a scam. So we just only uncover more stuff, but it's already done. It's scam, lie, deception.
Mm-hmm. Problem is, you get a
Like
lot
we
of gullible people that just fall for it and accept it.
But those
Yeah, the
people
newbies.
don't convince. If they have a standing point as they have now, like a Globbers, you won't convince them. Whatever what you do, they will always find some kind of dodgy explanation.
But I also got to point out, I don't know if you guys been looking, when like what he's got in the background now, that's from Mount Rossman, okay? Look how different it looks from when they were taking their show photos without their shirts on.
No, there should
Right.
be like a short video made by someone. I won't do it probably. Just like a point, point, vape gate, this case, like one after another, 10 seconds for each, just pointing, and it'll be probably like a 40 or 50.
Mm-hmm.
Is that supposed to be in the southern sky? Supposedly.
Yeah, Mount Rossman's supposed to be pointing southwards to Mount Rossman.
Okay. Did you
But,
see
yeah.
Vika's side by side of this 360 and the Arctic one? The way the shadows moved and the different colors.
Everything is different.
Yeah.
On that high altitude drone footage as well. On drone, it's looking at mountain and it says north on its compass.
Yeah, on his compass, the upside down one.
No,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's on the drone screen.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But yeah, Tucker, yeah, he says in 17 December there was a flight incoming with new tourists. I got an image of that where they're bringing people in when the weather will become very bad. Yep. It's weird that, because it does contradict it. They're trying to get them out there before a big storm comes in, because otherwise they don't know when they'll be able to leave. But they bring people in for a storm. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, if I get down there, do you think I should go to this exact spot, take a compass, get a reading, get a bearing on everything, and we can point out where it all is before we even get started with anything?
Could yeah. But like what I'm saying is how it works with these Antarctic trips. If the weather's bad beforehand, they won't let them go. We'll take you out. They'll say, sorry, we'll have to postpone the trip. Okay. But they brought new tourists out to a time where it's stormy. Does that make any sense?
I got you.
That also means that those people got screwed out of a day that they paid for, right? This ALE, the FTE team got screwed out of a day. Now, was there compensation given for that day that they got screwed out of? And how about the people that came in and got a free extra day out of this? Now, this is from a company that doesn't even give like group discounts or anything. There are no discounts whatsoever.
Well, didn't Duffy get his ticket free apparently because he got so much people to go?
Wow.
Yeah, I heard that.
I asked specifically if they had something where, you get a rate reduction or something if you bring a group or anything like that. She said, no, there's no kinds of discounts or anything like that. So that's a freaking lie too.
So that's a bit weird.
Wow.
Wow. So
Look, Duffy is
Oliver,
the one who owns the money, yes?
Yeah. So that Oliver, show me where the flat earther hurt you, man.
Yeah.
What did Oliver say? Come
on. I like it. Tell you that you're wrong, but don't come with any evidence to show how you're wrong.
Look,
and how we're wrong. Yeah, exactly.
If he owns money to people, that was his explanation. That's why he fly over there. So wouldn't ask for money. Oh, you own money, but you have money for
and
the
I want to point out as well. After this growing, you can literally see. You see this? It's making almost like a block here.
Yeah.
Why would it do that? Pidge, hello, Pidge.
I'm just about to take yo in the private. Sorry, I keep forgetting about the blooming 6:30 time. 6:30 for me, half 8 for you, isn't it? So I keep forgetting it's early. All right, guys.
Let me
How's it
get
going?
Drazev's video up.
Who we got? Yeah, we got Michael. We got. Oh yeah, we got Jedi Tech. I can't remember your real name. Mike, is it? Mike.
Charles.
Charles. Okay, I was close. Close.
You're good. You're good.
Yo Shifter's spending a lot of time in our chat, isn't he?
Yeah, I think it's great to see him, man. I think it's
I know.
We've got JK. It's either Jeff or Janus. Janus, probably. And so, bless you guys.
Bless you.
Cool. Okay, let's go.
Janus.
Janusz.
Janus.
Janusz. Yeah, exactly.
There's the sun.
Janusz.
See, look at that. Look, it's
Yakshimash, Janus. Yakshimash.
Pepsi
yeah, and what
Max.
I want to point out as well, guys,
Dobre,
it moves with it. So that means it's not just a normal glitch because it's moving with it. Just watch. Okay, I'm going to actually make it slower. You guys can see how it moves.
It's
See, there's the chroma key starting in the back.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see.
Now look. Now
there's
it's making this like block here,
Ah,
a glitch block. But look how the glitch block moves with the camera.
sun.
it does.
Yeah.
Look there.
I mean, what's the two
In
little straight
all-
lines? What's the two straight? There's a big one on the outskirt and one nearer the sun. The two little. What are they?
What they call them? Lens flares, aren't
Is it
they?
just lens flare?
Yeah, it says a lens flare, yeah.
Got you.
Did they add that in though? That's my question.
But what I'm saying is now he's moving his screen, and look at everything in the screen is moving with it. Look at this.
There's the sun.
Why is this moving? It's not supposed to be moving. Look,
In all,
shaking. You see, it's shaking.
Yeah.
all of its glory.
And it's just so subtle that people don't see it.
there over the Ellsworth Mountains.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
who talks like that though? Who says over the Ellsworth Mountains like he's making a actual point that he's next to the Ellsworth Mountains?
Mhm.
They all talk like everybody's stupid.
It's like
Mhm.
it's like, all right, action, and then he starts to speak. It's just a show.
And I told Gio yesterday before, I told him, make more videos, dude. He needs to make more. They're funny.
Okay, can I ask
So-
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What can you explain chroma key for people who don't have a trained eye about video editing and
That's a
stuff like
good
that?
idea. That's a good idea.
Well, all chroma key really does it. It's almost like let's put it as a very
Soft can demonstrate it, can't you?
easy way to explain it. If you have a
Okay.
paint dropper tool, you know how the paint dropper tool works in a program.
Yes.
So you are able to use that paint dropper tool to choose a specific color that you want to chroma key. All chroma key does is it takes any hue of that color and it makes that part invisible.
Okay.
So if you have a layout behind that, that is what will show. So
Okay.
let's say they chroma keyed the sky out here, okay?
Yes.
Whatever they made behind it, like if they made a fake sky behind it with the sun with its position, like I showed Heath Comedy in having it in Unreal Engine, it will
Okay.
be able to do that. So all it does is it will just take everything above the mountain here, this
Okay.
whole piece, and everything that shows that hue of color, and replaces it with nothing. It just makes it transparent.
Okay, I see. Okay, I gotcha. Thank you for explaining that.
No worries. But that's why I found it very interesting when Don't See the Street bought that video. It's like, yeah, the whole sky looks the same U-tone. Because that would make sense. Because if it is chroma keyed out, it's the same hue.
Gotcha. That's right. I gotcha. Interesting.
Here we go. Keep in mind, you can see everybody's cameras out, but the sun is exactly where the globe predicted it would be. Not only is it midnight here, but
You see that
you are
lens
actually
flare turn
looking
black
due
as well.
Yeah, it also goes black now and then. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
And you, by the way, even Unreal Engine's able to make lens flares like that as too. It's able to mimic lens flares and glare and everything. And that's why when he even changed, you saw it was like, let's go back a bit. You can see there, when he changes the glare and everything.
Oh yeah.
It's able to mimic that as well. What I find also very interesting, look at the angle from the sun here, okay? But look where the sun is.
You're right.
Good that way, but it looks, if I have to like try and pinpoint it, it looks to me it'll more or less be more right here than what it is there.
Yeah, more of his 3 o'clock than his like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
the shadows don't look right neither, do they? Be honest, they're going almost perpendicular across the horizon, aren't they? Like they're almost straight. Like,
yeah, and one thing I've also realized, remember when they were saying, who was it that was saying they were waiting specifically for 3 a.m.? And it wasn't at 3 a.m., it was a different time. Because they went to ALE site and it's like, okay, it's minus 3 hours GMT or something. And so they stayed up and they went live showing their sun that time. And they didn't go live when that happened. They went a different time live. So that was also weird. That's what I say. How do you actually know this is the midnight sun they're claiming? It could be at a different time.
Piles. Yeah. There's piles of lies so far.
Wow, yeah. Just...
Why would they? Go ahead.
So,
keep in mind, you can see everybody's cameras out, but the sun is exactly where the globe predicted it would be. Not only is it midnight here, but you are actually looking due south. So the sun is still up, and it is to the south of us.
There you go, flat earthers. Case closed. The sun is directly overhead at midnight, illuminating everything when you think it should be all the way on the other side of the pizza land, leaving them in total darkness. So you're wrong, and the earth isn't flat. Of course, all flat earthers watching the live stream immediately accepted defeat and abandoned their cult of delusions.
Do I even have to comment for that?
No. Nah.
Exactly, Joyce. No timestamps, no date stamps, nothing.
Worthless.
This is one thing that is very bothering to me as well. Everything they've done for data, there's no timestamps, there's no date stamps, there's nothing. It's just we say it happened this time, and that's what happened.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
It's called transparency.
Yeah, they don't really have transparency. They're not really transparent like they're supposed to be.
No, I tell you a joke. If you want to hear it. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, my mother changed her sex. And now she is a he. My father changed his sex too. Now he is a she. Now they are transparent.
God, man. Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's nice. That was
nice. That's a dad joke.
To become normal contributing members of society, the end. I'm just kidding. It's going to be a non-stop train wreck of reality denial and coping mechanisms for the rest of the video. But what about the flat earthers in attendance? What do they have to say? Let's start with Jeran.
Sometimes
It's got a lot of background noise.
I think it's Charles.
Yeah, Charles, I put it a bit softer. Yeah.
And I thought that there was no 24-hour sun. In fact, I was pretty sure of it. But I respect Will Duffy for being a stand-up guy, at least in the way that he kept saying it was true. I kept saying it wasn't. He said, "Do you want to go? I'll take you," and brought me here. And it's a fact. The sun does circle you in the south. So what does that mean? You guys are going to have to figure that out yourself. Don't listen to my beliefs or my opinion. It shouldn't matter to you, but at least you should be able to accept that the sun does exactly what these guys said as far as.
Okay, that's a contradiction. He just says that, don't just believe what I say and trust what I say, but believe what I say that there's a sun.
Yeah, that's what he always says, though. Don't believe me. Go and check for yourself. But believe me, there's a 24 hours. It is a contradiction, as you say.
I know that very often when people lie, they touch surrounding of the nose or nose.
His arms folded. He's in a defensive kind of position already. So, his posture. So, like, okay, there's a 24-hour sun. Duffy's a cool guy, a stand-up dude. Yeah, of course he is, bro.
You know what he told me to do at Duffy's house? He told me to throw a rock at it when I talked to him on Speaker's Corner. Like, he doesn't like Duffy at all, dude. He hates him.
Yeah.
Oh God. What a hypocrite.
But yeah, it is odd. His body language he seemed awkward about it.
Of course. And like Giannis is saying, he's touching his face. It looks like he's pushing his glasses up. But his glasses probably didn't need pushing up. That's part of lying, isn't it? It's like touching yourself. It's like a comfort thing.
Yeah, but also with lying, you usually make a whole story on why you're not lying.
Yeah.
So when he said now, okay, guys, I always say don't trust me, because everybody could do, but trust me, that means he's already primed you to say he's not lying while he's saying he's lying. Type of thing.
That's good. That's true.
Don't forget, this is where image comes from that went to all newspapers as well. He must have known that were happening.
Mm-hmm. And these are by the way, all the newspaper images is actually this taken from this clip.
That's what I mean. That's why he's acting shady and dodgy, because he must have known, surely.
Mm-hmm.
How much did you get paid, Jeran?
Southern continent. So that's about it. I realize that I'll be called a shill for just saying that. And you know what? If you're a shill for being honest, so be it. I honestly believe there was no 24 hours.
And you see, that's again.
See, when
he's actually conceding he's a shill, and he's trying and make it sound like, guys, it's not my fault. You guys are just going to call me shill. He's already saying, yeah.
I remember lying to people to do with drugs and all that. And I one of the words I used to say is like, honestly, and when you say that, when you have to say, I am honest, usually you're not when you have to say it, And
people do that.
Don't worry, you're in the backup channel just in case you didn't know.
Exactly.
People do that when they're talking to you too. They'll be having a conversation, and then somewhere along the line and say, "Well, okay, can I be honest with you?" And I'm like, "Well, have you been fucking lying to me up to this point?"
That's it. But yeah, he was a
door salesman.
But he's been called a shill for many years. This whole thing, people are going to call me a shill because of that, is nonsense.
But I mean, for $250, you can get marriage counseling. I tell you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's going to again say, honestly, you see.
For just saying that. And you know what? If you're a shill for being honest, so be it. I honestly believe there was no 24-hour sun. I honestly now believe there is.
Oh,
that's also one thing that caught me. I honestly believe there was no, but I honestly now believe there is. No, you just observed it. You're supposed to say, I know there is, not I honestly believe there is.
Exactly.
He gave himself wiggle room there, didn't he? Because if it comes out that there wasn't a 24-hour sun, well, I honestly believe there was. I saw most of it, So.
But I mean, why would you say, if you just saw it, why would you say, I believe?
Exactly. I said, I know there is. Yeah.
I can see it. It's in front of me. So I know there's a 24-hour sun. Not I believe there's a 24-hour sun. That's a bit odd. That's a bit weird.
It is odd.
Time zones.
That's it. If you want to call me a shill, so be it.
They sure will, Jeran. They sure will. But more on that a bit later. Now it's Austin's turn.
Yeah, so I mean, I was one of the people that said I definitely didn't think that there was a 24-hour sun. We obviously haven't actually seen the sun for 24 hours, but it is doing what they said it would do very clearly, and it is still
But what was they and what did it say to do?
Yeah.
Which is so vague, it's absolutely ridiculous.
He does usually talk that way. He talks in like the round of possibilities that can be endless, and you don't, it's like so you can try leave wiggle room out for anything.
He's a bit cryptic sometimes.
Yeah.
Take it back just a few minutes. He said he didn't say there wasn't an actual 24-hour sun.
Yeah, he said that.
No. He said that didn't see it because this was like in the beginning. Remember, they weren't there for 24 hours yet, so they couldn't see it for 24 hours.
Hold on. Is it the same stream where Jeran just spoke?
Yeah, I think
so. How come
I think
it's not seen 24-hour sun yet, but Jeran did? If it's on
because it shows midnight sun, something like that.
Okay, so it's midnight. That's why Jeran said, well, I believe it now because it's midnight, supposedly.
Stroops, thank you for $2, which says, who actually funded TFE? The government.
NASA did it, dude. NASA.
Yeah, I got a lot of questions about that.
Yeah,
all these wealthy benefactors. I've never met rich people wanting to give anybody any fucking money if there wasn't something in it for them.
Oh, they want more money. They want more money.
I said, but if you see Duffy himself, like Roger said, he drives a little Subaru around. He doesn't really look like he's got the cash, to just flaunt around like that.
Right.
No. And then he goes, pays for Austin and Whitsett and Dave McKeegan and himself then.
He was just
that's over 100K, just like that.
No, the thing is, it wouldn't have worked without taking them to, would it? If it had just been Globers when it had just been a laughing stock and that would have been end on it.
But that's what we've been saying from the beginning, though. No flat earther should have taken part of this.
Right.
Okay, then there would be no TFE deception.
No.
But that's the whole thing. Jeran was part of this plan from the beginning. It was he's out. So
I've got a question though about Duffy's wife, because he always makes a reference when I got to get money, I got to ask the wife, right? Is it married into money? Is it his father-in-law's money that he's spending? Is that's what I'm asking? Is that side of the family wealthy? It seems like that may be the case.
I don't know.
I just think he's the face. I just think he's the face for it.
Yeah, what I still think this whole thing is, he had to do it because to him it's an investment.
Yeah.
Because he owes so much people money. So he's doing this to make money so he can pay them. So he's kind of forced into it. Because what would have happened if they went there and they saw the sun setting?
They would have come back and said there was 24 hours on. Simple.
Yeah, but think about it. What would happen if they go there, they did that? That would invalidate every single thing that's ever been.
Exactly.
There would be no globe anymore, and there would be the most hated people by the globe side ever.
No matter what they're saying, they were coming back to say it's 24 hours.
Textbooks will have to change. NASA will have to answer for all their lies. The governments will have to answer for all their lies. Everything will have to answer for their lies. So that's, I think, yeah, they did see the sun set, and, well, they have to lie, because if they didn't, everything will collapse.
Everything.
It would be catastrophic to the handlers.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So they forced.
Take you guys back to 1930. They were actually teaching flat Earth, weren't they? Here in the States. So how did they transition that back then to now?
Well, it was a little earlier than that they started to transition that, but it was the takeover with the National Education Association, with John Rockefeller at the helm of it.
Wow,
there you go. It was sold to the people by this middle-aged woman, school mom-looking woman who was wanting to consolidate and make sure that the education that everybody was getting was equal and everything. And as soon as that was approved by Roosevelt, boom, they jerked that old lady out of the way and put Rockefeller right in her place, right as the front man. And he's quoted as saying, "I don't want a nation of thinkers. I want a nation of workers."
Workers, yeah. Yeah.
They got it. Kind of a little bit off topic. Speaking of liars and shit, I'm seeing a lot of stuff on here. I didn't notice it during the inauguration because I wasn't really paying any attention. I was just waiting for some kind of chaos to take place. But
America's great again, eh?
It is.
he didn't put his hand on the Bible when he swore in. The Bible was held there, but he did not put his hand on the Bible when he swore in.
Wow.
And I heard people trying to make cover saying that, oh, well, he was probably sworn in earlier and everything. Well, what's that matter? You can reaffirm the oath with your hand on the Bible. What's going on there?
That's messed up. Yeah. I've never heard that anytime, ever.
Yeah, I'm going to put the link to the, there's a tweet about it with the live, well, now recorded video of the thing taking place. So let me put that over here in the regular chat as well as the private chat here too. We put it in the private chats.
What happened to that? You're my beautiful Christians. You'll never have to vote again. What happened to that? I mean,
you're all Christians. I'm not a Christian. I love Christians. Yeah. And then he says, you're never going to have to vote again. It's going to be so great, so wonderful. And then
so great.
Well, I mean, I'm feeling it just washing over.
Well, I don't know why, but I have a feeling that Trump is going to introduce the mark of the beast.
Why not? That's going to be fun.
Well, if that's the case, then he's got to be anti-Christ
as well.
Well, remember, he is kind of being by a lot of the so-called Christians there, calling him God. You know what I mean? So,
oh my God! I know. I've seen memes of him sitting at the Resolute desk with Jesus in a ghostly image standing behind him with his hands on his shoulders. You know, like there was a Christian pastor that said that, you know, God had told her that this was his chosen son and all this other dude. And not to mention the Pharisees over in Israel have crowned him Moshiach. He moved the embassy from the capital Tel Aviv to the hot, controversial Jerusalem. You know, so yeah, get ready, buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ass ride, man.
Did he say he was going to stop World War III? That's what I just heard.
That's what he's claiming. Yeah, I played a clip of him saying that at his rally the night before. You know, he had his rally last night, and he was talking about that. He was going to end the war in Ukraine and in the Middle East, and he was going to let all the January 6th people go, and he was going to start this thing called the what is it? The external revenue service.
External revenue service.
Yeah, where he's going to start making these other countries pay their fair share. He said he's also all the soldiers that got discharged because they wouldn't take the jab are all going to be reinstated with back pay.
That's right.
That's right.
All right. Yeah. He said himself that he's
that's good.
Get the woke shit out of the military. So all this tranny crap and everything else going on. God.
He did say there's two genders, didn't he?
He himself that he's father of vaccines. He's behind the operation. He was and is still the biggest job pusher in history. He signed the multi-generation debt stimulus bill worth $6.2 trillion related to COVID. It was 1,452 pages. It was written supposedly in 3 days. In this bill, the money is supposed to go to people, but people were on the fourth position, and the first were all the insurance companies. So he was going to bankrupt.
Look at the TikTok thing.
Sorry.
Look at the TikTok thing. Okay, he come in and he said he's going to get TikTok back going. Right? It's not going to be banned, but he's the one that signed the executive order to ban it in the first damn place.
So now he can remove it.
Anyway, go back onto your topic. Flatzoid.
No worries. What was that? He was going to call bankruptcy 3 or 4 times, if I remember correctly. Rothschild, Rockefellers helped him, so of course he has to pay the bill. He has to return the favor. He's hardcore Zionist, Chabad. Probably heard about it. His daughter Ivanka Trump married hardcore Zionist Jared Kushner. He signed Noahide laws again as each president of the USA. He set up J6 processors. He said that he'll meet them there, but he never showed up. What was else? He's promoting Gaza and the unlighting people big time. What else? Supporting 5G and next 6G and after that 7G. And he signed all documents giving all the power in the hands of FEMA.
That's crazy.
All.
So our
Literally all.
savior's going to kill us. Is that what it is?
Yeah, but just listen to this quickly, guys. This is what I'm talking about.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Come on.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
What I was hearing the Lord say was, "This is my son, with whom I'm well pleased."
Wow.
All right.
I'm getting choked up right now. Yeah.
I mean, sorry? Is Donald Trump Jesus now? Is he God's son?
Well, that's what she was implying.
She was no. Hey guys, she was.
That's what the father said about the son, and that's what she was implying.
Do you remember the name of the woman who is chief of his staff?
Sorry, say again, Charles?
Charles,
remember the name of chief of staff?
Yanis, Charles is speaking.
Who?
Charles was
What
speaking.
What she was saying is that you, me, we are all sons and daughters of God.
Okay.
That would be heresy if a church did that. You know, that would. I would. You know,
I would walk out.
Yeah. That's. I think that's what they meant.
Well, it sounded like she was quoting from when Jesus gets baptized.
Yeah. Yeah, from 1 John. From John when he was baptized in the lake and the heavens opened up and said, "This is my son who I'm well pleased," and the Holy Spirit came down as a dove. She was quoting that specifically to Trump.
To Trump, is it? Oh.
Saying, yeah, she was saying, I had a vision and God was telling me directly that when I was looking at you, was saying, "This is my son who I'm well pleased."
Yeah, I could see both interpretations. Just looking at it for myself, there's no question that people get caught up in man instead of the God in the man, and that's what it should be, and that's what you should be looking for. You'll know them by their fruits.
Yeah.
So I pray for Trump. I pray that I pray for my nation, because it's kind of a sticky subject with me. I don't want to get into it because I could go on, but I could tell you leader after leader that God has used to put his will out. Now that doesn't mean that, I'm just saying, I could tell you there was a king who lusted after another woman, who sent her husband on the front battle lines and had him killed.
David.
Yeah. You know, so there's so many imperfections in people. I'm definitely praying for Trump. I'm praying because we are the last. I mean, I feel like we're the last bastion of
I agree.
New World Order, you know?
I agree.
And just the tremendous amount that he has. I don't know, man. It's
But remember, you also have to look at it this way. The father of deception comes as an angel of light. So
that's right. That's
when
true.
When the Antichrist comes, he'll be this hero coming to save everybody. You know, he's like the best guy. He's the most how well-loved guy that's just going to make everything good. You know what I mean? Stop all the war, feed the hungry, give everybody, you know,
Yeah, I agree with you, Flat. I can see, you see how that can be just completely like, are you worshiping the man, or and not the Father, Heavenly Father?
Because the thing that's getting to me lately is the blueprints and everything has already been approved now for the third temple, and Trump is heavily invested in building that third temple.
Red heifer as well.
And they have the red heifers already set up. They have everything. All prophecy is literally like on the verge of becoming true.
Euphrates is dried up.
And that's why I say, I'm not saying he is the Antichrist. It just looks that way, that he's going to be bringing the beast system into play. And the point of this is, don't worry who the Antichrist is. Are you right with God? That's all you need to worry about.
Exactly.
You know what would convince me is if he fed 2,000 people with 2 loaves and 2 fishes. That would really help, and then turn water into wine. And if he walked across the Jordan and shook my hand, that would really help me believe.
We do not know really who Antichrist is, but so far, if you look into the history, Trump is the closest.
Yeah.
There's a lot of counterfeits too, and there's a lot of counterfeiting by the enemy. Yeah, so definitely. I mean, that's why we have to keep our focus and eyes on him, on Jesus.
After the Normandy invasion into France, there was these MPs that were directing the convoys of tanks and trucks and troops that were going to specific destinations in the French countryside. It was later discovered that many of these MPs were given the wrong directions because they were actually German soldiers who had been specifically trained to be American and talk American and change the signs and direct these people in convoys to go different directions that they weren't supposed to go.
Yeah, slippers.
And they just went out in the field there. They were dressed in American uniforms, but they were actually German soldiers. And this actually happened. And so they started asking culture questions, relevant culture questions that these that only Americans would know, like who's the pitcher for the Dodgers and shit like that. And that's how they'd end up tripping them up. But it was really clever. I mean, these people were actually, the Russians did it too. They had an entire town where they had people that were living American, eating American products, watching American television, acting just like Americans to put into our society. We did the same thing. So you got to watch it. Just because somebody comes on, look at me, I'm King Flat Earther, everybody follow me, buy my shirts and watch my show, right? Doesn't mean that he's not the MP taking you down away from St. Mariglis, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, we kind of went totally off topic. Let's try again.
With Mr. Farina
dancing around high in the sky. So obviously we're documenting it. But yeah, I said what I feel about this the whole time. Truth doesn't fear investigation. I think that we're truly trying to figure out the truth. Obviously, some people think that what we were told is the truth. I don't think that, but I do think that people need to be honest and humble and be like, whoa, we were wrong.
It's cute that Austin thinks flat earthers have the capacity for honesty, since he's not exactly famous for it himself. But while we're on the subject, are you guys really in Antarctica? Come on, get real. Isn't this Greenland or something?
They did follow through with their word. We are in Antarctica. I can assure you, we tracked it with multiple compasses the entire way. We were going south or just off of south for 4 consecutive hours from Punta Arenas. I can guarantee you that's where we were as well. So
whatever, shill. Anything else?
Well, this is pretty legendary stuff.
Not correct thing Dave's ever said.
Yeah. There's not much to really comment on what Dave said there, but yeah.
Greenland. Well, he's trying to be sarcastic. That's what
I know, Greenland,
No one's ever actually done this. We have multiple cameras. We have cameras documenting the camera. We have everything you could imagine. This has never been done. We're getting the sunspots. We're getting every different angle you can imagine. it's truly amazing. It's very cool. We're doing a lot of firsts.
No, Austin, what you're doing is not new or remarkable at all. You are not a hero or a pioneer of any kind. You're just one of the only flat earthers who accepted a free trip to Antarctica, a place where humans have been doing research since the middle of the 19th century. Everything you are doing has been done countless times. Flat earthers just say it's all fake.
That's a lie, Dave. Can anybody show the 24-hour sun?
We haven't found one yet. Still.
Just want to say thank you, Christopher Chris, for your €5. He says, keep the good work going. Greetings from Germany. I really appreciate it, man. You rock. Thank you for the super chat.
I think it's easy. You can reply to sit on super chats now. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's a $5 and up. You can reply to, can't you?
Cool. But yeah, it's.
I thought it was interesting that he had all these. Look at all these cameras and stuff, and we got all this going. This is the first time that we're doing this. Although he later says, I didn't know you had to carry 50 pounds here and 22 pounds for this. And then my tripod broke. And, it's like all
dog
of a sudden,
ate my homework.
Yes.
And there were all these cameras documenting other cameras and this, that, and other. And he thought he'd get away with having a few sneaky vapes.
The funny thing I found there, yes. The funny thing I just found, what Dave just said, this has been done countless times for hundreds of years, or 100 years. Why did they do it again? It was already been done countless times.
That's my whole point, yeah.
Right, that's right. Why?
Waste of time.
Quite odd. But yeah, people have been exploring Antarctica. That's practically about it, but that doesn't make the 24-hour sun being observed before, because it would be shown if it was. You wouldn't need edited videos up if it was real.
Yeah, I think Soph said before, if there would be 24-hour sun, they would advertise it.
Yeah.
Well,
you'd make so much money. It'd be a tourist attraction. It's like, come see the place where the sun never sets. It's 24 hours. You know what I mean?
Funland and Sunland.
They don't advertise it. They advertise it for the north, but they don't advertise it for the south. Why?
Doesn't always happen, does it?
You go to South American travel agencies and check for yourself and try to get a 24-hour sun trip, and they'll send you to Norway. That's a long way to go from South America. If you could just hop on down to South America, or even somewhere close to the same latitude that reciprocates in the north where you can see it. I mean, we can go to in Alaska, and there's areas where you can see the 24-hour sun in the north.
Yeah, Victoria, I'm planning on getting hold of Jonathan so I can talk to him. Hopefully that will come into fruition soon, then I can talk to Jonathan. By the way, I checked Jonathan's portfolio out. Really good work. Very good VFX work. So he's more than capable of helping to set up a fake sun.
Wonder why you picked Jonathan. Nothing shady here.
Nothing to see there.
Move along.
Move along now.
Fake, which is why someone paid for you to go and see for yourself. Do you think the rest will keep pretending it's all fake, even though you're telling them it's real? I guess we'll find out, won't we? Now let's check with another flat earther named Jonathan.
We really just want to see things for ourselves, and this has been unbelievable. I wish it would set. I think the magic of a setting sun would make me a lot happier. I'll sleep better. The mountains, you can't see any behind us, but the mountain here is like, I mean, I think we're probably a little further now, but it's 2 miles from our camp, and it looks like you could touch it. Just overall incredible.
Cool beans, Jonathan. Anyway, this specific part of the live stream leads us to our first big conspiracy from the flat earthers watching at home. Jonathan has a patch of green, as well as other little bits of green on his jacket.
Not green.
It's
more turquoise. It's more turquoise.
Mr. Farina is always the latest one into this when it's talking about certain things that flat earthers have said and stuff like that, when there was a situation going, he's always the last to do it. He's always, and it seems like when he's talking, he's the one that discovered it. You know what I mean?
It's because
That's
that's
funny.
wait for his script writers to do it for him.
Exactly.
Dude, he's riding the caboose in that train. That's what all it is. He's just like, I'm here. I'm the first one. Oh, God.
Goodness.
Jacket. This live stream is happening from Will Duffy's computer, and Will uses a green screen at home. That's how he gets his logo behind him for all of his videos and interviews. Because he uses a green screen, he uses a chroma key, which he happened to leave on, along with his default background, the TFE logo.
And then we got to point out, if he was using the chroma key for his green, the pocket wouldn't have been having chroma keyed because it doesn't have the same hue set as his green screen. It's a different color.
Yeah, I can turn this chroma key on here, couldn't I? And to set it for blue right now, couldn't I? It's on the settings.
You can set it. So when he sets it for the hue, it's not going to be green. I mean, let me put it this way. If he's got a normal green screen and he set it for the hue of his green screen, okay, this guy's pocket isn't the same green. It was specifically set for that color or close to that color.
I'll turn mine on blue here. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, I got it. I got a blue. I got a blue can too. I'll go ahead. I'll put myself on screen.
Can't see nothing.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Camera's off.
All right, I'm getting there.
It's
like there it is. And now let's see. Let's get the screen on.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. And you're backwards. And you're mirrored.
Oh, good God. I turned to virtual background. Let's do it again.
So you what's that in your t-shirt? Asan?
It says
Asan.
NASA.
It says Asan.
NASA.
It says Asan.
Okay. So I'll give myself a background. Let's go with the Foo Fighters. Okay, that's with the blue. And there's a blue can right there. See? That's a blue
there you
can.
go.
Yeah.
I see.
That's what the blue chroma key does.
Okay, thank you for the visual.
Oh my.
It's so obvious. This is why I think us skeptical flat earthers are like, and any normal person that would see this would definitely question it, and that's why I think they did this on purpose to get us down there to debunk us, and then that way they would throw us off these guys. But look how obvious this is. That's what drives me crazy. Like, really? You don't think that we're the people that are like don't believe anything are not going to question this? I mean,
I find that very naive.
Right. Of course we are. Because we don't get truth from the handlers. We have to find it ourselves.
Exactly.
To his word.
The truth will
That's
set
why
you
the
free.
green part.
But first, it will make you miserable.
Oh yeah. It's like after the 5 years of marriage, and you find out that person doesn't change that much. That's just the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Parts of Jonathan's jacket look transparent as he moves around. You're basically seeing a green screen effect on those green parts of his jacket due to the chroma key being on. Naturally, flat earthers at home decided this meant they are filming in front of a green screen to fake their surroundings. Of course, in reality, this actually proves they are not in front of a green screen, or what's happening on his jacket would be happening to the entire background. The chroma key takes out anything green. Look, it even happens earlier in the stream when they go into this building and look at a scale, and when the display lights up green, it disappears and you see...
I also have to point out, as soon as he presses the button to show the measurement, that's when it popped up. It didn't pop up before that. It popped up literally when he pressed to show the scale.
So they turn it
See a
to
little
green
piece
screen
of the
because it's a
TFE
green
logo.
LED.
There's no screen anywhere.
Preset color. See, current color set to green. So you can set it to any color, Dave. The guy didn't have a green pocket. He had the same kind of as the sky.
It shows me how bright his audience really is.
Mm-hmm.
There's how many subscribers does Dave Farina have?
A lot.
Oh yeah.
At the moment,
Apparently, it doesn't.
3.56 million.
Holy shit!
Apparently, it doesn't matter that. Does it matter that Trump didn't put his hand in the Bible? Is he meant to? Because Vicky sent me someone saying
When they do it,
it doesn't have to.
yeah, when they do inauguration, they're actually supposed to.
Right, hold on. Let me just quickly share this. If you want me to, just something.
But
let me just make it bigger. It says, let's take a look. The U.S. Bible will require to office in U.S. Whether Trump did or did not get his left hand on top of the Bible actually doesn't matter, as the U.S. Constitution says no religion text shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. As all the Constitution requires is that the president-elect, is in this case Trump, must take the oath of office and recite the specific words. The rest is up to the participating in the ceremony. There you go.
So they don't need to do it.
Yeah, doesn't need to do it.
So they just do it more out of faith than when they.
Yeah, biblically he shouldn't do it anyway, but he's not. He's not a Christian, obviously.
Yeah, well, that tells me that the office itself is probably run by Masons, because they you don't have to have a religion or anything. You don't have to swear on any religion. You can make your own up for the most part, right?
Yeah, well, haven't you seen all the they're getting people to like open ceremonies and stuff from like different type of religions and things. Like I think the other day they had like a Hindu woman coming and doing her kind of thing, and they had a Buddhist the ones. You know, it's kind of weird.
One world government, one world religion, dude. That's what it's boiling down
Islam.
to.
It's
I won't share it. I won't share it, but I'll read it quickly. Theodore Roosevelt did not use the Bible when taking the oath in 1901, nor did John Quincy Adams, who swore on a book of law with the intention that was swearing on the Constitution. I didn't know that.
There is another thing. It's swearing on the Bible.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Double meaning.
You know? Shouldn't swear on anything in heaven or on earth. But yeah, yes, and no be no.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, America isn't a Christian country anymore. It says it was being infiltrated from the inside out.
To be honest, never was, because America has been created by Freemasons. So
yeah, well, they were on the pretense of Christian values.
Yes,
not
exactly.
anymore. Yeah.
Oh, he said we're going to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico. Is going to be the Gulf of America now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
North American Union was signed when? 1996? Canada, Mexico, and USA. That's how they get rid of Second Amendment, because there will be no more Constitution.
The Constitution doesn't give me those rights. You don't. You have to understand that. I don't have those rights because of the piece of paper.
I know. But plenty of people think this way.
No. Oh, and they're going to take back the Panama Canal. Yeah.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. He said we're going to take back the Panama Canal because it's actually China that's running it.
Wow.
So we're taking it back.
Wow.
And our ships are getting screwed. That's why. And we built it, so.
Did you hear about the TikTok thing? It wasn't allowed in America. And for one day, I think it was one day it went down for. And then I think Trump got it back up, didn't he?
All the kids here are happy about that.
I don't know why they did that. I mean, that's got to be part of the script, isn't it? I mean, why? Why did they do that? It's got to be a money thing, hasn't it?
Yeah, because remember, America got our free speech back.
We did? With
Trump
TikTok?
got
Holy crap.
Yep.
Got my TikTok back. Yeah. Yay.
There was a lot of small business, 2.7 million small business owners that were tied to TikTok. And so I think they're, if anything, I think they gave them 90-day extension or whatever it is. And then we'll see.
I got a Vicky sent me a video yesterday of people on TikTok going mad about it, you know, so I might share that on my next stream tomorrow. You know, but it's funny. It's funny. It's going mad because they can't get on TikTok. It's bit, mind you, some people like they're young because it's young, like a generation, Generation X now or Z, whatever it is, Z. They were brought up with it, you know what I mean? TikTok was there, and that's how they make their living, some of them, so they don't know how to do anything else. So I understand why some of them are going mad, but it's a very, very toxic. There's a lot of good in TikTok, and same as YouTube, but there's a lot of toxicity in there. A lot.
Boy, things have changed since I was a kid because I had to go work for a living. And I'm sorry.
Exactly. Some of them just know that. They just know how to make content. That's what they call it, content. All they're doing is live streaming their lives or doing pranks or messing with people in public. You know, it's not good. It's not good. Or virtue signaling just for views, like giving homeless people money, taking them for food, but filming it, and it's filming it for money. It's not it for views, not for the good, not for being good. It's just virtue signaling. You know what I mean?
If you bear with me for a minute, I had a group of kids come into Walmart about a week and a half ago, and they were live streaming. They had started a conversation with me, and one of them told me they were transgender, and they grabbed a pillow off the shelf, and they said, "You want to have a pillow fight?" And this guy's sitting there filming this transgender girl or guy or whatever it was. And I thought, like, well, I called the AP people and I reported them, but they left immediately. But that was it. They were doing it on TikTok. They were putting me on there. Yeah, it's really freaking weird. Yeah.
And transgender is an oxymoron, by the way. There's no such thing.
There's only two genders in any species.
Well, two genders and retards.
But it's good to see people starting to stand up against this woke idiocy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's becoming more of a nuisance than any kind of freedom. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly
it's just the Chroma key removing green
to destroy
things. Exactly.
Sorry about that.
You seem to do that, Janusz. You seem to just talk and not hear what's going on.
He's pausing and then he listens.
Mm-hmm. It's always always when Flatz is doing his outro as well. All I hear is Janusz dropping.
I tend to do
Not
it.
to mention the fact that there are countless times over their stay that they are filming things from all different directions and also turn the camera around 360 degrees like Will does at the end of this live stream. Green screens are flat, but the notion that flat earthers understand...
No, green screens are not always flat. You can get curved. Damn, you can have a wall that's curved and you paint it green.
Yeah, man.
This guy has obviously never done anything with VFX before. You can make a warehouse.
I don't think they let him out of that room, man.
Sorry, I mean, even with films, you're able to have a whole warehouse with green or blue and make a movie out of it. Like, that's how you have so much space. You know what I mean? That's how they have the people walking around far and moving.
Nice.
Because they have the whole big warehouse painted green or blue.
Yeah, I think Dave's using ChatGPT for his script.
He took that from Luca.
Oh, God.
Understand basic spatial reasoning, let alone how green screens actually work, is not even worth discussing since they can barely tie their own shoes. But let's see how they run with it.
Really well. I remember this.
I'd like to invite Jonathan Morandi to come on.
It's cute how flat earthers pretend that reality is cartoons when all of their attempts to substantiate a flat earth rely exclusively on shitty cartoons.
Oh my word.
Dave can talk me.
What a creepy title for a cartoon. Chilly Willy.
I remember that.
When it's chilly, it didn't grow that well.
That's true.
But I mean, I have to answer what he just said. It relies on cartoons. No, flat Earth relies on observation. We don't observe the Earth moving. We don't observe Earth curve. We do observe the Earth stationary. You do observe a flat Earth, and we do observe it to be contained. There's no cartoons in there.
That's right.
No. And why does
only cartoon ever presented is this cartoon spinning space ball they keep presenting to us.
That's what I was going to say. How come my employer doesn't use a lot of CGI for their stuff? You know, I was told earlier I work for NASA in the chat. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's a shirt.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, somebody said that. It was joking. Like it was good.
I know.
Because I said no, he works for NASA.
Sorry.
But what do you expect from these intellectual toddlers?
Hello from the South Pole. I should take this off. I can hear myself. This is an amazing experience. Thank you, Will. It's been really great to know everybody and meet everyone. Dave, who's been my roommate.
Pack it up, guys. Green screen busted. The arrow is pointing to a jacket, not a screen, but there are 3 exclamation points, so this is pretty convincing.
To the Flat Earth team, you know,
Yes, for a split second it says screenshot at East Australia at. That's not even a sentence, but more importantly, it can't possibly mean anything. There is no area of Australia that looks like Antarctica, and if he is pretending that they are in a studio in front of a green screen, why the hell would they go to Australia to do that? Anyone else?
Because it could be done in the studio, you burp.
What's a burp? Come on. I know what a derp is, but what the hell is a burp?
Okay, music.
Is it an ad?
Going so fast I can't even see. Perks FTW just talked about a green screen. Definitely not a green screen.
It's also cute when flat earthers make little cartoons like this, the obvious implication being that all of us globers are just zombies regurgitating the false narratives fed to us by the mainstream media. In reality, they're the boners glued to Rumble and BitChute repeating.
No.
What kind of man says, "Isn't that cute"?
A gay one.
That is such a woman thing to say. These guys, I swear to God, they're all like effeminate little man childs, you know? Especially that Toon, man. That dude, he's just he's a lunatic. That guy's just out of his freaking mind, man.
He'd sit and play Legos on a live stream, guaranteed. I don't know if he has, but it seems like he would sit and play Lego. He's Millennium Falcon on his globe, flying it around the globe and all that. He's
done that on his Facebook. He's put them together live, man. Yeah. Like, and now we're going to put together a lunar module.
That's kind of what he said. I didn't know it was Facebook. I knew he did something like that.
Yeah. Kids will tune in. They want to learn how to put them together, man. You know,
exactly. Tragic. A cook.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, Dave, that was just so cute. I'm just telling you that statement.
That's
so
cute.
That's cute.
Isn't that cute, y'all? I'm Dave Farina. You'll can find me on Grindr.
Quick break for a lipstick.
Flats, you got a super chat if you're there.
Thank you, LJ, for $2.50. It says, even not a Professor Dave's boyfriend doesn't like him. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Good God.
Thank you for the super chat, LJ. I really appreciate it, man. You rock.
5 likes on it. It's good.
I'll give him another one. You got 8 now.
The lies they hear from the dumbest frauds alive, while other people, even other flat earthers, go to Antarctica and actually do something. Pathetic.
The green screen experiment. That's what they gave us.
I got to point out this guy's logo.
Bit mental.
Yeah, it is.
It kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Well, yeah, it's set square, compass, the eye, it's all that.
It gives me the creeps.
Yeah.
Give me the cheeks, the creeps, and the sweeps.
Godzilla, thank you for $5. He says, Professor Dave is so smart, he makes Arwen look stupid. Wait a second. Everyone breathing already.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you very much for the super chat, Godzilla. You rock, man. By the way, has Arwen tried to come back on YouTube or anything yet?
He's on Rumble. He's got about 100 odd subs in Rumble because I've gone up to like 65. So I just checked to see if Arwen was there. There's someone called Arwinian Beta. I don't think it's Arwen because I think it's about Arwen, but I don't think it is Arwen. But then Arwen, he's definitely been doing it in Rumble because there was a stream there from yesterday. Have you seen Jamie C. Level's video on him?
The last one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't watched
I'm
it.
going to show it tomorrow on the stream. Or whatever, whatever stream I do, I'll show it. It's pretty good. It shows what he was actually demanding for somebody to give him a PayPal, or he would not do the show the next day.
$20, man. $20.
If I don't get 20 euros in my account, in my PayPal account, there will be no stream tomorrow until I get at least 20. He says everybody streaming gets support. Why don't I get support? You know what I mean?
Didn't somebody call the police because he was holding the show hostage?
I used to give him PayPals every month, but because of his attitude and how he was and what he said about Christ, I was gone. It's gone. See, and you see what he's like about Flatzoid and his kids and that.
Yeah, I just pray for the guy. He's lost, man.
Yeah.
He's spending all his time in Discord following Nathan around. That's what he's doing.
Well,
yeah,
that's what it is.
It was obvious that that was gonna end up that way because logically it doesn't make sense that someone would pay $35,000, okay, for each person to go to Antarctica. It's just, who's gonna pay $35,000 a person? It just doesn't make sense.
Well, he thought doing this would finally shut all of you assholes up for good. It was a little naive of him, but I commend him for trying. Is this really the best you guys can do?
No, he didn't need to waste the money. He didn't need to waste the money because he was told before the time, don't waste your money.
I mean, is this the best he can do? I mean, look in the mirror when you're saying that, Mr. Farina.
I mean, he was specifically told, don't waste your money. You can do a lot more things with that money. But like I said, he needed to do this because he needs the investment. He needs the money to be able to pay off all the court cases against him.
Yeah,
Makes me wonder if he sleeps at night. I don't think he does.
It has to be green screen, even though it definitely isn't, because who would pay money to go there? This is embarrassing even for you, and I'm not even going to touch all the numerology bullshit this moron pivots to at the end of this video. It's all so stupid, in fact, that even other flat earthers started talking about how stupid it is.
They're in a green screen studio. Bull crap, not true, no green screen. And for those of you saying that there was a green screen because of that glitch on Will's video, I'm going to show you again exactly how it happened, right? I have my green screen studio turned on, but I don't have a green screen. This is real. Touch it. To move it. Right? This is real back here. But I have a green patch.
Hold on a second.
I'm going to put it right on.
Mr. Down the Rabbit Hole is not even going to look into this. He's not even going to ask any questions. He's just going to it's real. That doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Because I've seen him on a stream saying that they were in a studio. So it's
completely scripted.
I'm an hypocrite.
He came on our show telling us that they studio.
I better never see him come here again, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, he won't come
I
back
don't think he will come back again.
So I've stayed out in his way when he's come on last 2 times, but if he comes on again, he's getting it.
Me and PJ Vicky, we put it to him, is it 100% absolutely 100% fact? And he didn't really have, it was just because they were going to bait me, Oh, dude.
I said that to him, didn't I? He says, it's because they were going to straw man me. I said that. I said, yeah, we'll take the straw man and just say, yes, it's fine. And deal with the straw man afterwards. Just say nothing makes you look sus.
I think that was bullshittery though, PJ, because I think he didn't say it because if he'd have said it, they'd have said, well, how do you know? And he doesn't know.
Didn't we?
Then he had to give a nod to Nathan and all of his measurements and elevation angles. That he didn't want to have to do that. He wants to go with his his script and stick to it. And his script is, I think, it's going to be the big ball Earth in the long run, dude. That's what he's going for. So. He's compliant.
Where that guy had his, and as he moves around, this is all you saw. This is it. We sent our 2 best guys down there, and now everyone's turning.
What? We sent our 2 best guys down. What?
That was interesting. He caught. We sent our 2 best. Oh, so you were responsible for sending them too.
Huh.
There you go. Good catch.
But you see, before they went on this, he came here pleading, saying Jeran and Whitsett aren't shills. Just trust me, guys. They're good guys. They won't lie to us.
And what do they do right away?
Dave Weiss is a man with a hat, and he says about it himself openly. He's a deceiver and he loves money.
Yep.
And I'm proof of it because he was threatening me with a court case when I uploaded one video from the Hitler production. So yeah.
Whoa, really? He did it to Giannis?
Yep, he did. It was one of the video. I can't remember which one. Flat. Oh Jesus. One of the flat videos. There was 3, I think. I think it was second one.
Level.
Yeah, flat level, exactly.
Level with me.
Yeah, something like that. And he told me that for each view which I have on Odyssey, I have to pay him $5. And if I won't take it down, he will sue me, and his lawyers will go after me. So supposedly he's freedom fighter. Yeah, he's fighting against the system, and he's using exactly this system to fight other people. Yeah.
Good God damn. I'm not going to say anything else, dude. That just says it all for itself. That's messed up. Oh. And these people are for what again? Money or truth? Which one is it?
Yeah.
They love money.
Oh, yeah.
I said it before 3 times. Money is not bad itself, but love for the money is root of all evil.
Yeah. Mammon.
There you go.
That's of God and Mammon.
On them, everyone's saying, "Oh, they were in a green screen studio." They were not. We were FaceTiming with them. We were talking with them. They were walking around. There's hundreds of cameras.
Yes, that's everyone's favorite.
Hundreds of cameras.
How is there hundreds of cameras?
Hey, Dave, I got a question right quick. Can you FaceTime without internet? And remember, they don't have like internet just for everybody. It's just for the employees, right?
Yeah, but that's in Uniqueness camps. When they went to the other camp, Will set up his own Starlink.
Okay. Well, he said the whole time, didn't he?
Yeah, it's sad to see Sean from King in Context is defending all this.
I know that's disappointing.
Really bad.
I didn't expect it from him.
I didn't either.
Getting so much people moaning because he's blocking them from their chat when they say they don't agree with him.
He said it. He said it in his chat once. It was pinned there saying if anybody says anything derogatory about TFE, they will get banned, or anybody in TFE, they will get banned.
Yep, I was on that.
You were there, right?
Yeah, I didn't even say anything, but yeah, all 3 of them were there, and that banner was up like you said, and they were just boom, just asking questions. You know, it was like, that's ridiculous.
So yeah, that's a bit sad. That's a bit dodgy for me.
Yeah.
I know. Like, well, myself, I've got a different. My doctrine that I believe in is different from his doctrine, but still, some of the things he professed and taught were fine. You know, fine. Apart from, I disagree with him, and I think I would say he's a modalist. He wouldn't call himself a modalist. I would. Not me. I'm Trinitarian, but he wouldn't call himself a modalist. But I would just say he's a modalist. You know what I mean? I know that we differed there, but I thought he was good in any other way. You know what I mean? The way what he professed, like that. But now I don't understand. I don't understand why he's believing this, or is he believing it, or is he just going? I don't know. I liked Sean. I did like Sean. I still like him. I mean, it's not saying I hate him, but I'm confused about it. You know.
Maybe he'll. Sometimes you have so much investment in a friend, and you just it's hard to separate the truth, and maybe he'll get convicted and know the truth. You know, that's all we can do.
That's it. I mean, sometimes you ignore the Holy Spirit. Sometimes you ignore conviction, and the more you ignore it, the less you feel the conviction. I think. Maybe one day it'll just all come at once. I don't know. Hopefully.
Yes.
Okay.
Moron David Weiss telling other flat earthers that they're stupid for suggesting the green screen thing. How low do you have to sink, fellas? Of course, he's already foreshadowing things to come with these idiotic little diagrams trying to justify what they saw, so get ready for all of them to present crap like this for the next several years. Anyway, buzz about the green screen was going around immediately after this first live stream, so the next day, Will and the gang did another live stream called There Are No Green Screens in Antarctica.
And so the conspiracy now is that we're not in Antarctica and it's a green screen. And so we are going to refute.
I'm sorry, but look at McToon. Wait.
Are no green screens in Antarctica.
And so
does the guy ever get out of his basement? Just look at his whole language, whole body language.
So
Look at
the conspiracy now is that we're not in Antarctica and it's a green screen. And so we are going to refute that right now 3 ways. Irrefutable proof that we are not using a green screen. Number 1, you'll see MC Toon behind me. He is live streaming. So
Like
we
a
are both
sidekick.
live streaming each.
Sorry?
Like a sidekick. Hey, look at me, I'm McToon.
I'm comparing him to that other picture. The hair's really long here, isn't it, guys? Think about
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, look at this. Look at the hair. It's totally different. Even the color.
Oh yeah.
Each other. That would not be possible if there was a green screen. Hello. Number 2, I am going to grab Jonathan. So Jonathan Morandi, when he went on camera, he had a patch on his shirt that was greenish in color, which was removed because of the chroma key. So I have now taken that off. And so now you can see the color of the patch and it's there, which would have disappeared with a green screen. Thank you so much. You can get back to filming. So anyway, how it works is when you have things like, this is the water bottle I've been using out here that are green and color.
Why didn't you turn chroma key on then and show you how it happened?
Yeah.
He's showing you a green bottle that's not even the same color as the patch on his jacket.
Yep. I got one thing to say, guys. Will Duffy thinks he's as slick as a frozen dog turd. Look at it, the way he acts. Just how slimy he is, dude. It's just it oozes.
He's like a obnoxious fucking timeshare salesman.
Oh yeah, worse. He on the weekends he sells used cars too.
Napalm Oak Tree 1980. Is that meant to be like a rip-off of Nathan Oakley's name? I like it. He said, I watched Dave's video the other night. He was drunk. It was funny. I laughed. No doubt. They do that, don't they? They do flat earth stuff, and then he did it with you, Flats, didn't he? FTFE. Every time he thought you strawman or something, he took a drink. Was it that? Something like that?
Yeah.
No, they all do it. It's just an excuse to get drunk. It's just an excuse to get drunk, man.
Well, what I heard is that it's so easy to debunk flat Earth, you can do it drunk. That's what I heard.
They can't do it so bad, then we might as well try drunk.
But yeah, I got to point out, he didn't need to use chroma key here because they weren't specifically showing the position of the sun. They were trying to show what's going on. And then if you look now, you can see the sky has different hues.
Yeah.
You can see it's lighter and darker here.
That's because the chroma key's off.
Yeah, I like it, Nate. I like it, Napalm. It's good. It's good.
Color, and you have that chroma key turned on, it removes that. Here is a can of some Chilean Pringles called Crispos. You'll notice here the red and the green color, so no green screen.
So that should have been sufficient for any normal person. Multiple people are live streaming at the same time, looking in different directions, and everyone sees the same background, which is not possible in front of a flat green screen directly behind one camera. They hold up green objects and nothing goes transparent, which is also not possible in front of a green screen. But
he just said he took the chroma key off.
I'm going to say
Really?
So if now it works without you just hold up something green and chroma key just kicks in.
But this is the thing. The irony, Dave tells everybody you don't understand how green screen works and chroma key. Literally, he shows he doesn't understand what's going on.
Well, just for the sake of sounding British, he sounds a little thick.
But yeah, I mean, they just said they took the chroma key off. So why would you expect it to show?
Did
Let's
they watch
try
his
one
own
more
video?
thing.
Yeah.
No.
This is my DJI drone that I brought to Antarctica. So here we go. Let me go ahead and launch this here real quick for you guys.
And now the real magic happens.
All right, here we go.
It'd be funny if that thing flew into his face and chopped it up.
Yeah. I don't think they had plastic surgeons in Antarctica.
Okay, hopefully you can hear me with the drone, but I'm also going to record what the drone is videoing, which is my screen. And I'm going to go backward. So obviously, there was a green screen. This drone would not be able to fly backward toward MC Toon, who's also live streaming. And who's also filming.
Why
the
didn't
drone.
it beep when it was next to
MC2?
Nothing. No, nothing. When it was just sitting there, he was next to it. Why wasn't it beeping? Or did
Yeah,
he
I was doing the same thing, and only when he started walking towards it, well, when it went past him, then it started beeping again.
Yeah.
And what I find odd is he walked very fast towards it.
Yeah, but
Like you know where the wall was. Yeah.
I'll say it again. The only reason Toon's there is to cover up the fact that it would have been beeping at nothing.
That would have given it away, wouldn't it, Michael?
If their test would have been no Toon there and sent drone away, you know, and they couldn't do because it would be beeping. So Toon's got to be there to make it look like it's beeping at Toon.
Well, you know, Toon had to live stream it. You know, that's just the thing. You know, he had to.
Hey, can I just say to just incredible? I am Scottish. He said, "When PJ, when I first heard you all, thought Flats was English. You know, England, and your accent was super tough for me. I thought that you were Scottish, lol. But now I know I am Scottish. I am Scottish, Justin. You're right. The first time."
Except for the English part with the Flats.
I live in England at the minute, but I am Scottish. I'm a jock. I'm a jock.
Sometimes you and me and I'm you as well.
That's right. Some people think I'm Michael, and some people think Michael's me. He's English. I'm Scottish, but some people think we sound the same. Completely different. We say some of the same words because we're both Northerners, but north of different countries.
I hear Northerners are really friendly.
In general. Yeah, man. So good.
Okay, let's carry on.
All right, now I'm going to come right back to us. All right. And back again.
So there you go. You all watched the drone go really far back. So there's obviously no screen
Really
there,
far.
right?
No screen.
Right, guys?
Of course. Yes. Good God.
Okay, I've got to point out again, like I said, even Dave said this, they do things at different times, different things. So they obviously didn't do that in the studio there because they were there in Antarctica, but they did other things in studio. They did other things in post-production. They did other things pre. It's literally, it's a different conglomeration of different events taken together. That's all.
Oh, sorry. Can I say it to Victoria? Victoria says, PJ, you don't sound like Del, so I thought you were English too. No, but it's because Del's from South Scotland. He talks like Ishman. You know what I'm saying? I'll mollocate you wee bastard. He talks like a Ouija, like Ish. It's because he's southern Scotland. I'm northeast Scotland. I would get called the Chuta.
Yeah.
My dialect's called Doric.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for coming, man. Charles, have a great day further, man. Blessings.
You too, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good day. Hope to see you guys again.
Good to see you.
Dave, you took a clip from your show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Duffy's drone. Did you?
You should charge him $5 for each view, man.
There you go. Poor Dave Weiss. He needs $5 now.
The thing where Duffy's drone.
Yeah,
it went on past
in his
McToon.
hand. And, yeah.
Well, yeah, but it went back, right? Why don't you
Yeah.
drive it forward and show us on the camera from the drone what's forward of you? But nevertheless, he drove it backward to say, see, you can't do that with a green screen. Well, you can in one of them studios, one of them volume studios that we've been talking about, right? So what happens is this drone that he's got has a proximity alert. And when it gets within a range of an object that it could collide with, it beeps. And the closer it gets to it, it beeps faster. And to a point where when it's in danger of crashing into something, you can't make it go any further.
Right.
All right.
I've seen that feature.
So Duffy flies this thing, and we figured it out just by watching Toon's footsteps, that he was approximately 16 feet. It looks like he's further because of the focal length of the way the camera works. But based on his footsteps, he was approximately 16 feet behind Duffy. Duffy flies the fucking drone back toward Toon. He's standing here. So it's kind of lateral to him. It goes by him and you hear it go deep, 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 deep. Then it goes on. Then it goes deep, 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 deep. There's nothing there. Empty sky.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, one thing I also got to ask. Why didn't he just make the drone go up?
Yeah.
Well, because there's a ceiling
again. Why is Toon there?
Because Toon, their excuse is Toon is streaming this live as well.
Yeah, but like,
don't know why.
How do you know that it's like you can't say it's got in proximity to a screen because Toon stood there? So you claim it's beeping at Toon. You see what I'm saying? If Toon weren't there, would he have been able to send it down there and it not beep? Beeping.
Yeah, we don't know. That's the thing. They should have done it.
It's like an experiment with two IVs, isn't it?
But they also forget that even his distance there can be explained using the volume. He wasn't that far away. I mean,
nothing, does it really?
No, it doesn't. It's them trying to make it seem that it's
this is the low level trickery you get from them, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go far. The volume can be kind of built as far as you really want it to be, because it's literally just LED panels placed together. So you can make it quite big and far away if you wanted to. You can use a large warehouse and have the panels put aside, and because of perspective and the way your angle of the camera is, it makes it look like you're walking further than you really are. That's it. You're not really walking that far, it just makes it seem that way. Like for instance, I got a image, a new tab. See, for instance, here. Okay, look at the depth that's happening there. So it's quite a distance actually. But the thing is, the way it's presented, it makes it look even deeper. So it looks like they're going much further. And that's exactly how they would do with the volume.
So focal
with
length.
the grain. Yeah, it's the focal length. And this is what's saying they could. Why didn't they let the thing go up? Why didn't they let the drone go up?
Well, I can see something in the way there, my friend. That's why.
So it doesn't really stop the fact that they could still have been in the volume doing this.
The drone controller beeped because the drone was close to MC Toon, genius. What do you think it was beeping for? We proved to you there's no screen, so what was it?
No, you didn't prove there was no screen.
You didn't prove shit.
All you've proved is Toon was stood next to the screen.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it started beeping before Toon even started fucking moving. It beeped faster and faster and faster. And then he ran the best he could do to run to catch up to try to fucking cover for it. That was so obvious. My God.
Yeah, because you could see he stand there, and all of a sudden you see he walks very fast towards it.
Yes, yes.
He didn't walk just normal. He walked very fast towards it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he needed to know, okay, it's my cue to trail it. You know what I mean?
Did you notice if there is any issue, they always gaslight everything?
Yes.
Of course.
That's all they have is gaslighting and the reversal fallacy. Constantly.
Yeah, I can mark. What's this in the mark?
Flat, say hello from us.
Sorry, my wife just asked about the coffee.
Yeah.
Fucking firmament. Any other bright ideas, fellas?
So there was no reflection. It goes to the screen, comes back on screen, then
Drone is videoing.
That's why I wouldn't go up.
So that's telling me the reflection in his glasses aren't real either.
Yeah.
Now, does
I thought of that a while
correct
back.
what we said with his green screen?
Weird.
Could he not be wearing green screen glasses?
What the shit are green screen glasses?
Oh my word, the guy doesn't even know what sarcasm is, but okay.
That's not a thing. Also, the reflection in his glasses obviously is real. You can see Will's arm that he's extending in real time.
Okay.
There's nothing more adorable than watching idiot flat earthers play detective like elementary school children in the playground sandbox. Anyway, let's dispel this bullshit in a neat and tidy manner. Someone named Where's Wally put all of these live streams together into one video so we can see simultaneous footage from Will, MC Toon's phone, the drone camera, Dave, and Mark.
Okay, hopefully you can hear me with the drone, but I'm also going to record
he's
what
going to
the drone
record
is
this
videoing,
on the
which is
drone
my
and publish it
screen.
later.
And I'm going to go backward. So obviously, there was a green screen. This drone would not be able to fly backward toward MC Toon, who's also live streaming. And who's also filming the drone.
Oh,
right.
Whoa! It's beeping, and it's further away from
Moving
the
away,
two.
yeah.
Wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look here.
Beeping for some reason.
All right, now I'm going to come right back.
Dave Rain is
to,
becoming a friend. He's making our point for us. He really is. Jesus.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that should put this drone bullshit to rest. No, we clearly see what's happening from 5 different angles, including the drone camera itself. We clearly see the beeping occur as the drone approaches MC Toon, stop as it goes past him, and then start again as it passes him going back the other way. So we can all drop this green screen bullshit now, right?
Seems awfully angry about it, doesn't he? Why are they all so angry? They all seem to be so angry, and they just want to cuss at people and insult them, and you know that's really telling too. It really is. I get more information just by people's behavior and reactions to shit than I do from the actual things they say.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, we were just we were still watching it and dissecting what was going on. Wouldn't say that's exactly what we're saying. That's odd. And like we said, they were in Antarctica. That could be what they did there, yeah. But that doesn't excuse all the times they were able to fake everything else. This is called, you know what like a magician does? He makes you pay attention to the right hand while he's doing something in the left hand.
Yeah, misdirection.
It's misdirection. So now they're trying to keep everybody. Oh, you see, we debunked the green screen. So that means everything that's brought up now is just rubbish. No.
We are live from Crusaders of the Resistance headquarters. I am King Nico, and we are currently exposing the final experiment.
The Crusaders of the Resistance headquarters, also known as King Nico's mom's basement. Did mommy stock you up with your favorite snacks for this super important broadcast, Nikki?
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now!
A bunch of Freemasons traveled to an area which was supposedly Antarctica and somehow filmed 24-hour sun, which is pretty much impossible on both models, the heliocentric and the geocentric model.
You have no idea what Freemasons are. The word you're looking for is supposedly. They objectively did go to Antarctica, and all you assholes live-tracked their flight there, which went directly south from the southern tip of Argentina, and a 24-hour sun isn't impossible at all. That's why they definitely did see it, as we all expected by having basic spatial reasoning skills.
Again, trust me, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. That's practically what it is. Just trust me.
And the cartoon globe, that's a small one.
I want to ask a question about tracking. Is it possible to fake tracking?
Nowadays,
I don't understand how it could be
fake anything.
Someone's tracking something there. Why is it going to drift or go on to something else? It's not. If it's tracking that thing, that's what it's designed to do. Look at that and move with it. I don't understand.
No, but I'm saying a tracker. You can fake tracking, man. It's just software.
Yeah. Madness.
164,000 subscribers. Notice how many videos he has posted. 665 videos. That's just one away from 666.
Wow, you're really good with numbers, buddy. It's so cool how you knew which number came next. Anything else?
Because online, everyone's talking about green screens. And I'm like, yes, green screen is a very valid point, considering some of the videos they posted had some green screen effect in it, and everyone is still holding on to and screaming green screen.
No, only idiots are screaming green screen because they prove to you there are no green screens 4 different ways.
And while watching some of these videos, I immediately saw that there's a separation between the sky and...
Okay. I'm going to point out, he didn't prove anything. He didn't prove there was no green screen. He just showed there wasn't a green screen by the drone. That's it. There were multiple different days and observations and things. You just showed one aspect in the drone that showed there wasn't green screen. There. Does that mean they didn't use green screen anywhere else? Well, in this case, we say chroma key. The green screen is just seems to be a distraction. But yeah. Very possible still to use chroma key anytime other, like what they did there. Oh, man.
The floor, which is the staged setting here, where snow looks like it's been brought in, and there's a line here that goes pretty much all the way around the setting. So the sky, I'm saying, is not a green screen, but is actual LED.
Hey, Matthew Hakim, good to see you, man. Want to say, great debate against FTFE, man. You had him crying.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Deep fake. It's older video. If they can fake this, they can fake anything. And it's only stuff which we can see. So imagine how good technology they have, which we can't see, which we don't know about.
Oh, apparently Jeran just released a video they say we should watch quickly.
Cool.
4-minute video.
But look at technology NASA's got, money NASA's got, and they drop bollocks.
It's not $65 million per day.
Yeah,
something like that.
I mean, you can pull that apart as easy as you can this, you know.
Oh, he's making fun of Dean Odell.
Of course he is.
Wow.
Of course he is.
Let's see what it's to say.
I don't panic when people get out there and get crazy. I don't panic because somebody saw a light in the sky. Oh. See, this is what I've been saying, and I'm going to say this again, and I hope you get it down in you.
Why the hell are you putting a devil's son there? I mean, he has no respect at all for Christianity, guys. At all.
I don't care what subject it's about. But you better believe the Word of God above anything that goes on in the world. You understand? Because there's liars and deceivers everywhere, deceiving and being deceived themselves. And I'm going to show you something. Have we forgotten that there's a fallen angel, an entity that goes by the name Lucifer, Satan, Halel, the dragon, that old serpent, also called the prince?
No, Jeran. No, Jeran. Show some respect, man. So this is all he has, though, is... Okay.
In the power of the air, also called an angel of light that would deceive mankind and appear to be light. Y'all think the devil can't put some lights in the sky? What do y'all think all this UFO activity is?
Demonic.
So,
yeah.
Let me just say this at the outset here about...
Sorry?
Fallen angels and the technology received from them, which is used as well. Project Bluebeam, and as well drones. It's all mixed up, so people will be confused. So there is not like a one response to this. What is this? What is that? It's multiple and different. So people say, no, it's this, no, it's that. So it's to fight, but it's all of it. Everyone is right. What we're saying, what they see.
Yeah.
But they have only part of the truth. When I'm saying, oh, it's this, it's that. Yes, it's this and that. It's all of it.
Thank you, Mucky Two Shoes, for your £2. Really appreciate it, man. I see that put a message, but I appreciate you. You rock.
The so-called final experiment and them allegedly seeing the sun move in a circle around them in Antarctica. Let me just go and tell you right now. You don't think Satan could pull that off? Oh, yeah. And let me tell you something else. You know, one thing I found interesting, that area they went to, Union Glacier, it's almost always overcast. You know, Antarctica's the place of the winds, high winds.
Okay. Well, this is all he's just doing.
Be there to help them because, listen, to push.
Okay. What's the point? What's the point of this? It's literally just...
What are people saying in his comments?
That's what I want to see. We will all answer for every idle word that comes out of our mouths. Dean gives the devil too much credit. Wow. I actually enjoy Dean Odell's sermon on this, by the way. If you guys haven't watched it, I do suggest go watch it.
And he really says about Flat Earth a lot. He was fighting the conversations a few times with the so-called Christians, but usually they're Catholics. They were saying there is nothing mentioned in Scripture about the shape of the Earth, It's clearly said it's flat. And still.
But yeah, look at this then. Everything I don't like is the devil, and then okay.
Yeah,
You absolutely gained more baby ballers to your channel. Congratulations. Are you claiming Satan doesn't exist or doesn't have any power? Has Dean considered that Satan could be deceiving him?
Rockets Push Up there said to me, RV was calling out Flats and King Nico on the vid. He blocked me on it, blocked me on, and then made it private. I think RV is a shill. I don't know about that, but I know I'm not sure if he's a shill, but I don't think that. But he was.
That was the same video.
He did do
That
that.
was the same video I was commenting on because Rockets commented it in my comment feed.
Is there another video?
He blocked you though. I don't think he's blocked me.
Is it another one again?
Unless it's another one.
Well, we're gonna have to go and look then. Because last time I checked, RV
well, didn't you know that
spoke to King Nico and they resolved whatever it was.
He said, "Didn't you know that?" I watched RV and he said, "I thought you would have known." He says, "Flats has got to look silly or something like that."
Yeah, but that was that other video we're talking about.
That's the one I was commenting on.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if he's done it since then. That's the one
I haven't bothered with it. All I said was comment to him. No, I wouldn't look silly because it's the truth. That's it.
Exactly.
I wasn't being an arsehole. I was just saying I think you've got it wrong on this one. Like.
Well, he did it with you as well, Michael, but he thought you were supporting Jeran, remember?
Yeah.
Okay. But it says, how do flat earthers explain time zones? Another Peter Mark cliche.
Come on, not again.
That's mad in it. What was it like to meet Satan? And then laughing. Flat earther here. I actually believe there's more proof for flat earth within 24 hours sun in the Antarctic. And yeah, Dean Odell is officially off his rocker. Gotta love Effie. You see, this is all that's gonna happen now, guys. All these comments and everything is just gonna be Globus now. Effie is dead. Come on, Jared. We know what the hell.
Cost ballers.
Oh, look at this.
Cost ballers are gonna pat him up back though, aren't they? You know what I mean? Look, we rate you.
That's insane, man. But yeah, he didn't really do anything other than just put a devil on the sun, let him preach, and then just have a evil laugh. Is that worth a video? He didn't have any rebuttal to anything.
Ridiculous.
Screens because they're standing inside of a sphere. So here's the sphere in Las Vegas, and the screens can show images on the outside and also on the inside. Let's quickly see some of this video that's showing the inside of one of these spheres.
Right, it's a huge sphere, like the one in Las Vegas. You know, the one that cost $2.3 billion to build, which is why seeing a show there is so insanely expensive. Small-town Colorado pastor Will Duffy and his Freemason...
You do know that people still see his pastoral thing as just a front.
Ain't no pastor, man.
He's as much of a pastor as my right foot, man.
He'd be ashamed himself using that term.
Handlers spent several billion dollars building another sphere thingy in Antarctica because, again, they were provably in Antarctica.
Or maybe he was saying that they could have gone to Las Vegas and went inside the sphere that was already built. Ever thought of that?
Then they brought a bunch of fresh snow inside the sphere to make a little Antarctica set. Again,
yeah, that's easy. You know what snow is, David? What's snow, guys? Ice.
Snow. Ice, yeah.
I want to know, is ice easily available to get?
Yeah, absolutely.
Making it sound like it's impossible to get ice.
Devin does snow slopes.
Again, in Antarctica, and they did all that for the singular purpose of recording a few live streams to trick flat earthers. Nothing wrong with that logic at all.
And even in this footage, I can see that the sky is not real. The floor is real, but their whole surrounding is LED screen.
Based on what, dumbass? Wishful thinking? How should a real sky look? Exactly like this, since it's a real sky? Pathetic.
John, thank you very much. He says, Flats, on McToon's footage, the drone does not beep. That's weird. So it doesn't beep on McToon's footage, but it beeps on... So that could be an overlay then. Do you know, like the ghost steps kind of thing? Let's actually go look at that. See if we can get McToon's one and see if we find the beeping on there. It'll be conspiracy tunes. Let's see. It was probably alive. Nope. No. So it has to be McToon live then. You see, this is what happens when you don't subscribe to people. You have to actually go and search their channels.
Yeah.
Uh, 9 days ago. Watching Flat Earth Crumble. No. Midnight Sun Live. Article made it home. I don't see the drone. Tomorrow flight. I don't see the drone. What's the name, guys? The drone stream.
There's a guy who said it got a link.
Yeah, but McToon has so many damn channels, you don't know which one to get it.
He's got loads of channels. I just hate the one. So much I don't watch him.
What? Whoa. This is a bit dodgy. This is supposed to be a flat earther, guys. Jonathan, correct?
Read the slurp part. They like that the best.
Slurp. Gravity is everywhere. Moon, less mass. Earth, more mass.
Not speaking like a flat earther to me.
Wow.
Read it.
Why do they have a children's
book?
That's also... Remember, this is very limited space. And
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, wait a second. Weren't they limited on shit they could take down there with them? And they took a kid's book? How many kids' books did they take with them?
And it's specifically about what he's reading now.
Jesus Christ. These guys are pathetic.
There's something wrong with these guys, man.
Real bad. Real bad. Something wrong.
But why is he making him read the book anyway? Or maybe he says.
It's not that bad. All right. This coming up here. This is Jonathan's. There you go. This is another DJI. It's one of those little mini handheld things that track. And so he pointed it at the sun and said, track the sun. And it's just tracking the sun. It's just moving with the sun. So
why would it drift?
There's that. We've got over here. This one here is Candace Owens' Rumble channel right here. This is,
and we don't have any video evidence that it even happened. Why? Because they removed it. Why did they remove it, by the way? Has anybody got an answer for it yet? Why they actually took it down? I mean, if it failed after whatever 12 hours, as they said, or whatever, it would still be recorded. It would still show there. But as soon as you got it, what did it say? Not found. So they actually removed it off. Maybe it's because it went down. Maybe they recorded setting, and before they want anybody to see, they quickly took it off.
is right there. That is a phone, and it is, you can see the boot hanging from it. The boot is where the battery is, keeps it warm, and it's hung on the tripod, weighs down the tripod.
How does the
That's
battery
a phone.
keep warm in a boot? How do you warm a battery in a boot without a heat source?
We also have to give it. Remember, the boot is open on top. Okay, what happens to heat? Heat rises.
Yeah.
When you got your foot in there and your leg, you're blocking that heat from rising out. That body heat.
This guy's wow.
Live streaming to Candace Owens' Rumble channel, the 24-hour sun.
Where's that at?
Very cool. Mark Herman got that going. All right. I got.
Where'd that go?
I don't know. That's what I say. It's gone. We can't find it because they removed it. The whole point about that is if you recorded, let's say 12 hours, 10 hours, whatever, fine. Great. It failed. But why did you remove it? Why did you take it down?
Another one to show you here. This is, let's see, it's just begun. This is from Janusz Takis. That tripod there is set to one.
Janusz?
No, I was thinking it was.
Janusz?
What you've been up to?
165 centimeters. And you can see this chunk of ice behind me here. That chunk of ice is on the line that's due south from it. And that's how long the shadow will be in 12 hours from now. So that's how we know.
It's flat.
Anyway.
Yeah. Exactly how you know it's flat.
He pre-measured the prediction based on the globe. He calculated how far the shadow, how long the shadow should be for 24 hours, and wrote them out. So I'm going to draw out using chunks of snow how long the shadow should be over 24 hours.
Right.
And okay, I'm going to put out.
I see why
the
you
one
get
that
to read the book. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. There's the coordinates.
2,280 feet in elevation. Almost like you are by an ice wall. You know, that encompasses all the waters.
I'll read them to you here. 79 degrees, 44 minutes, 24 seconds south. 82 degrees, 48 minutes, 21 seconds west.
Nice.
Antarctica general elevation 2330. Okay, again. There is the GPS position of where I am right now. How do you argue that? This is live updating. It's not a screenshot. You see that? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool there. All right. You know what? I'm going to read a little book to you. I tried to get this book to its owner, but I just didn't have time. And I don't know if I'm going to have time next time because I'll have to do customs. But I know that I can read it right now and it will be enjoyed. This is a book owned by King Crew. He won it. I never sent it to him.
It's like a childish guy in him, and it's pathetic.
He's an effeminate man-child. He's a very effeminate man-child.
He's got an odd demeanor to him, you know, like a
chomo.
That's the word.
To him. I even met him in person since he won it, and I didn't bring it. That's on me. There it is, King Crew. This is Baby Loves Gravity.
And that is a book that none of my children will ever get.
No, thank you.
Every single copy.
Baby drops into
Yeah, it's quite crazy.
Noodle. Plop. Puppy gobbles it up. Slurp. Why does a noodle fall? Because of gravity.
No, it doesn't. Gravity's not a thing.
No
You see,
shit.
they're literally showing how you guys indoctrinate little children.
He's promoting child abuse.
Yep, agreed. Absolutely agreed. I mean, look
He's
at some of the
gaslighting
things
the
that he's
children.
doing.
He's gaslighting the children. You're literally showing McToon how you are proud to indoctrinate little children. Just because the book says because of gravity doesn't mean it's gravity.
Yeah. Everything is made of matter. The amount of matter is called mass. Puppy, less mass. Baby, more mass.
Relative density.
Well,
Relative density disequilibrium. Not gravity then.
that's not a physics definition because there is not one in physics for mass.
Exactly.
That's bullshit.
Roger Little been a member for 12 months. He says, Duffy gave me a great idea.
What?
What's the great idea, man?
Keep us in suspense.
Yes. The Earth, lots more math. Mass makes two objects pull together. This pull is called gravity.
Oh my word. Has anybody ever seen a puppy attracted to a baby before?
By its own volition,
Yeah, but I mean, just sitting like that and all of a sudden it just gets sucked towards the baby.
Oh no.
No. This is crazy.
I'll tell you what, though, I've seen puppies. They love babies. My dogs love little babies. They like it when the human puppies come to visit.
But I thought no little masses pulled together because they were on biggest mass of Earth. So that's not even correct in their own paradigm.
No.
Weak pull. The Earth has a lot of mass, so it has a strong pull. Jonathan's walking by.
He's very excited to read this one.
You want to read? You want to read?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Do you know if I'd have been that Jonathan,
Whoa.
I'd have took that book off him there and then and slapped him with it.
So I have a question. This is the flat earther Jonathan that saw that and decided I want to read this to people. I'm sorry. What? Flat earther my ass.
Right.
Anyway, I don't
see that little orange vehicle?
Let's go back to the.
I got a video of that thing driving right and just disappearing into a mountain, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got some list of course. Yeah, but that's the thing. It looked even on McToon's last part 3 of his 360. Also, the Hilux looks like it comes out of nowhere.
That lights on
I
as
know.
well on that one we watched.
Yeah.
Do you want to say hi?
Let's see what Lisbeth has to say.
They don't know you really.
Nobody knows me. I'm just a normal person. Hey, everybody.
That's Lisbeth.
What's
You're not
up?
normal, love
Yeah,
you.
we're
A
just,
bunch of
Toon and
weirdos.
I, the last one standing, it seems like.
Dave was out, and he's like, "I'm getting too cold."
I'm not
Yeah.
person.
It's
And
no,
she's
I mean
saying
it
I'm
is
a
cold.
woman.
Have you? It's
sorry.
I'm not person. I'm not citizen. I'm not mister. I'm a man. So people who knows what it means, they know. Because person, citizen, mister, they're all military ranks, to be honest. It's Luciferian crap. Only man and woman. That's it.
Yeah. Kunal Chitri, thank you for your $5. He says, note the sneaky and the hand when Duffy Man held the green bottle and the Crispos can. And also, do we have McToon's view of the drone footage yet? No, I still don't have the view. I'm still looking for it. But thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this is something out of a horror movie. Scarecrow, maybe.
It's
It got a
gotten
lot
colder.
colder,
It got
yeah.
a lot colder. Yeah,
Yeah.
it got a lot colder.
It was t-shirts before, and now it's
Yeah, isn't that crazy? We arrived and it was t-shirts, and I mean, I wasn't in a t-shirt. Y'all were topless, but that's besides the point. But no, not you. But you know what I mean.
You're welcome.
Yeah, yo, hey yo. But yeah, man, this is quite a sight to see out here. We are surrounded by lots of mountains, and it's very pretty. You know, like at the very least, like just staring at God's creation, it's just very beautiful. I was just gonna come out and just make sure that that's still running. You know, like we got to fight temperatures. We got to put toe warmers on things to keep our batteries warm. GoPro batteries suck. Even the Enduro batteries, like, you know, it's not. This is a harsh climate, so I get it. Yeah.
Is this
Yeah, we can
yours
see it
here, or is that
clearly.
Jeran's?
Yeah, it looks very harsh.
Yeah, incredible.
McToon's still sitting with his cotton shirt and one jacket, and it's very cold. Yeah.
That I believe is Austin's. And then mine was back there, but then I ended up moving it to Jeran's so that.
Yours is also on there.
Mine is there, right on top of his.
Why
because
his
I had
forehead
one
is
that
still
was
flashy?
but
And
because
it's
we were-
Like a
moving,
bit of
right?
sweat. If it's so cold, you shouldn't see it. You see that? What the fuck? Unless it's a cream or something.
With Jeran's?
Yeah. See, it's sitting right on top.
Oh,
So we're
okay.
gonna have like the same footage.
So there are 10.
Yeah, there are. That's what I
Yeah, I
believe Duffy
counted.
said that on his video.
I'm like, that's not one,
No,
and I counted that as only one
No,
instead
because I
of
had
two.
moved it, or else I would have had to
Yeah.
manually do it, which would have
So
been
I'm
annoying. So
pointing to the Jeran one there.
yeah, so
There.
like right here we have like the movable mount, and then Jeran's is the bottom, and mine is all the way at the top.
Jeran's on the bottom, and hers is on the over on
And
the
I
back.
just have
Okay,
it directly powered, so yeah.
cool.
But
That's awesome.
have fun with your
All right,
with
thank
your
you.
crew, man.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
And I still don't see. Okay, I don't see any drone footage. Yeah.
Pull up
will say
that
that
video
was
I got
Conception.
backstage, Flat. It's like 2 minutes or a minute and 19 seconds.
Would we see any breath over here?
Check this out.
I didn't notice.
Let me unmute it.
The odds are they just rapper shills.
Watch that orange
Skin them with
vehicle.
scallop shells and send them back to hell where they master dwells. 13-day calendar, hate food and damage. Pick up your heat signature on infrared aperture. Draconian Dracula, Omega Maga, the communion coagulate blood with saltine cracker crumbs. Sit back and laugh at them. The whole world is mine. Every continent, especially Africa. This is America. Rome is Africa. Stereo temperature, flesh devouring your character. Father, do not
Can't you
forget
believe
they
that?
know what they do. Military tribunal, lock, load, and shoot. The garden of Eden is guarded by demons. Drug-addicted heathens, a barbarous believers, and mammoths, Venus, Nimrod, Venus. Translate to English, some worshiping gatekeepers of flesh eaters.
That is weird.
It was not weird about all those videos, to be honest. It was okay.
There it is coming by one more time. Shoot.
Just gone.
Gone.
It makes me think of Marty McFly.
Yeah. It's Back to the Future. It's like they had a flux capacitor in that thing. Man, they had to have.
Yeah, but Rod, thank you for $5. Says the final 12 morons follow me to Antarctica. The name of my trip. McToon is invited for sure. Thank you for the super chat, Roger. You rock. But yeah, Elizabeth, there was no wind showing in her hair there at all, as well. But I mean, even on McToon's final video, it
Look,
also it shows.
it's the same reflection, like on everyone can see now on the Flatzoid forehead. It's like a flashy because of the artificial light. So it looks like in this video it was artificial light.
It does.
Very similar.
It does.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to find where it shows the Hilux coming out. Also the Hilux. There we go. You're gonna see now. Okay, I'm just rewinding it a bit. Because it also, check, you're gonna see. It's just gonna appear. There it appears there. Just out of nowhere. Because that's the same path that orange tractor took. Do they have some kind of weird wall there or something?
Where one of secret bases is. One of them hologram walls with it, like on Batman.
Yeah, and then I want to ask another question. Why is it that look how nice and cloudy and different colored the sky is when he does this one?
I want to know how that truck's got its lights on.
And there's wind, and you can see it's cold. What? Whoa. Who's he saying, come here, look? What? There's no one there. What?
Wow.
You can't be talking to that guy in the truck.
No, but look where he's looking.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He's looking at
what?
Yeah, he's not even looking at that dude. Who's he talking to?
That guy truck's looking over there as well.
That's odd. Okay.
Can you hear wind on that one as well?
And you can hear wind on this one, exactly.
Yeah. Flag is blowing, man.
And it's cold and it's wind. Huh. Okay.
Tom's been there. I think that footage is not the same as when they were all there.
But that's what I'm saying. Don't you think that they could have gone another time and took an HDR environment?
That's why I said too. Like, why is there all them flags here? You know what I mean? Are they there to like for mapping purposes?
Because it's still, I think that Dave, I mean Duffy and McToon went there earlier. I think they went there earlier, and this could be when he went earlier. You muted, Soft.
He might have went down. They might have gone. Now this is just hypothetical. They could have gone down when they were getting ready to set up the camp, and those flags might be denoting where they have to put certain buildings or whatnot. I don't know.
Victoria, I'm still waiting for Natch to put up a time for me because so far he's got other things to do. Different people to talk about mud floods. Mud floods seems to be more important than trying to defend India's sea against me. So, yeah. Z is not even trying to attempt to contact me after he's coming for me.
Yeah, same here. Same here. All I had to do is just remind people what he was about. The views on that video went up harder, and people that hadn't been exposed to it before have now got a refresher, or at least realize what the fuck they're dealing with here. And this is not good. So, hey, you fire a shot across my bow. I'm sorry. I'm going to nuke your battleship. Okay. I'm not playing with these guys.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess that was a show. We didn't get much through Dave's, not a Professor Dave's video, but there wasn't really much to do anyway.
Same old stale with him, innit?
Yeah.
No.
He doesn't really say much.
Nothing.
But we got 312 votes. Dave Farina called us out. Should he come and join us for a chat? Yes, 72%. No, 22%, and maybe 6%. He'll never do it. Even if he calls us out, he still won't.
Who's answered to maybe? I can answer maybe to that question.
Okay, so closing statements.
I pretty much said it, didn't I? Like, all you get from Dave, you know, insults, add-ons, his script, which is written poorly. And he's just a projection artist.
Yeah, I agree. It's just a normal for him. Like I say, he's always the last one there, and that says to me he must know about it when it happens. But he's always the last one to get the videos out about. And it's like I say, it's like he's been the first to discover it. But it says to me, because it took so long, it is scripted. He's waiting for the scripts to come in before he can do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's the same thing all the time from him. And he's the type of guy who's just never going to change. Even seeing the logic in flat earth, they're just not going to. They must see it. They must see the logic. They just deny it. It's willful ignorance. You know? I think that's it for me. Good stream. I was busy doing other things, but I was listening and stuff. So it was good stream.
I use the reverse. Those guys are so deceptive that if Earth would be globe, they would say it's a flat.
Agreed. So yeah, I want to say thanks everybody for coming. I appreciate you all. Yeah. PJ, you obviously say you going to start taking Mondays.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah, I'll put it in my community post. I'm going to do. It's just a basic timetable. Mondays, because I never usually take days off. I know I have lately. It's just because of personal problems and that. But usually I don't take a day off. And on a Tuesday you take it off, so I kind of do Tuesday night. So Monday is going to be my day off, sort of thing. I'll still be on here, but from streaming myself, I'm just going to take Monday off because I usually do every day anyway. But I think I should take a day off. So Monday. And then through the week, it's going to be 2 p.m. GMT, except Tuesday, which is 8 p.m. GMT. And then at the weekends, it'll be like nighttime, movie time, so I think after Flatzes, you know what I mean? Depending on how we feel. You know what I mean? But yeah, basic timetable. It's in that.
At the end, I like listening to your rants.
Yeah. So how do you seem to find movies on the Internet Archive? Every time I find one, it's just like a trailer or something. I can't get the full movies.
Best way I do it is I think of a movie that, there's something that I will recall from the past, and then I just do a search for it. And then you'll get a thing that says watch it.
Okay.
You'll get an option to watch that movie somewhere, and it'll show you, if you can, all the places that you can.
Right.
You scroll down a ways and you'll usually find it on the Internet Archive.
Okay, cool. I'll go. I mean, I can do it on other things, but I wanted to try.
JK, it's me, Janusz
This we're
Kowalski.
doing Wednesday, but I want to ask you something. Mark Urban, what's with the orange background, man?
Like, it literally sounds like Mount Herman.
No, but everybody thinks we're talking rubbish when we say there's so much Masonic symbology everywhere.
Yeah.
What is with the orange background, man? So yeah, we'll be doing his video on Wednesday. Answering questions from the Final Experiment Explained.
Okay.
Woo! Okay. So yeah, guys, I'll see you all then Wednesday. Remember, PJ's on tomorrow night. Sov, you said you got
afternoon and tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon,
Yeah.
tomorrow night. Yeah.
Awesome.
No, I'm not doing nothing tonight. Probably tomorrow night.
Man, put my blooming link then.
I'm not sure if people can see links when I post it on the chat on the YouTube. Can you give me one by one, whatever? Just say if you can see the link when I post it on the YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
got it.
Full, and I'm anarchist, God-loving anarchist.
There we go.
Thank you.
There's your link. Okay, cool. So thanks, guys, for coming. I appreciate you all. Was really cool hanging out with everybody. We'll see you all on Wednesday. Many, many blessings, and may the press be with you. Cheerio.
Night.
Night.
Crafted signs of the divine. I'm made for something true. In God's plan, my path renews. Flat earth made by Him. My